Good morning, St. John's. Many years ago, when I was a seminarian at Virginia Theological Seminary, I attended Church of the Epiphany in downtown DC. And I'll never forget this one day after taking communion on my way back to the pew. I looked over, and there to the side where they had this chapel and they had healing prayer ministers. And I'd never actually done this, but I wandered in there and I stood in line, and then I knelt down before the healing prayer minister, and they placed their hands on my head and they offered a short prayer. And I remember the significance of that moment for me. I was toward the end of my seminary years, and I was preparing to embark on this amazing life of ministry where I was going to be caring for other people. And I had a ton of anxiety around that, just the heaviness of holding people's stories and being a faithful representative of God to them in that moment. And I remember this healing prayer minister just offered a very simple prayer for me, not knowing any of this. I didn't say a word. I just knelt down, and they just offered a prayer asking the Holy Spirit to come upon me and bring healing to my life and to those in whose lives I touch. And it was such a significant moment that every church experience since then that I've had has felt like it was missing something if it didn't have that component as a part of the service. So when I came to St. John's, I noticed that we didn't have a healing prayer ministry, and I invited a few people to come together and to explore whether this is something that we could start. Anyway, here we are 15 years later, and we have this amazing ministry called the Healing Prayer Ministry. It happens every Sunday. After you take communion, you can walk into the tower lobby, which we've converted into this small, intimate, beautiful chapel with candles, and there are two kneelers there, and usually two healing prayer ministers. This is at 9 and 11:15 during those service times, and you don't have to say anything. You could just kneel, and a healing prayer minister will offer a prayer for you, and it's a general prayer inviting the Holy Spirit to come upon you, and they anoint you with oil, which is a symbol of God's healing. And then you just receive the prayer, and you can go back to your pews. And I wanted to let you know about this because especially recently, we've been making it a point to announce during the services that healing prayer is available. And for those of you who haven't had a chance to take advantage of it, I wanted you to know what it is. That all of us can use extra prayer in our lives, and to have somebody physically lay their hands on your head and just offer prayer, even without you sharing anything, just trusting that God knows what that need is, and just having that physical connection, having somebody pray for you, is something that all of us at some point or another could really use. It's a true ministry that humans can offer other humans in the name of God. And so I hope that you'll take advantage of it, especially these days. There's a lot of concerns in our nation, but also the turmoil is affecting people very personally, especially with a federal shutdown and government workers, and then all of the ways in which people who are already impacted economically are suffering. It's a way for us to bring these needs and these prayers, not just for us, but on behalf of others in our lives, and those in the world that we care about, and just to come to a place of prayer. Now, even as you hear this message, you're like, hey, this is something I want to be involved in. I want to be trained as a healing prayer minister. I want you to just let me know, because we periodically have trainings. It's not excessive. You don't have to go to seminary or become like, a super theological guru to do it. No. We just want people who understand the value of healing prayer in their lives, and we'll train you for the rest. It's not a long training, but we just want people who want to be present in the lives of others, in a simple way but very profound way, and who are open to the Holy Spirit working in our lives. It's not a big ask. If that feels like something you're interested in, please let me know. And if you are a healing prayer minister, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for holding this space for others as someone once held that space for me. You are a gift among us. St. John's, I'll see you on Sunday on All Saints Day when we remember our loved ones who have passed in the last year, and then also as we have a couple of baptisms at 11:15. It's going to be a wonderful day. Don't forget the time change. I'll see you Sunday.